Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope that wherever you are, you're doing well. Today is a beautiful and sunny day, and I was out running some errands, but I decided to take a little pause in my busyness to spend a few minutes with you and share a story of the tale of the donkey. Now, this is a story with a moral at the end, and I'm hoping that it's something that will inspire, encourage, and lift you up if you need it. So, this is the tale of the donkey. There was once an old farmer who had an old dry well on his property. And one day, his donkey fell into the well. And as hard as he tried to get the donkey out, he could not, because he did not have the proper tools or equipment to do it. And the donkey cried and cried for hours. And the farmer went to his neighbors and asked them to help him figure out how to get the donkey out of this deep, dry well. And no one could come up with a solution. And finally, the farmer said, well, this is a dry well, and it's old, and I had thought about filling it in. And the donkey is old and not very useful to me anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and fill the well up. And so him and the neighbor started throwing clumps of dirt into the well. And every time a clump of dirt would fall on the back of the donkey's back, he would shake it off and cry. And then he realized what was happening. They were going to bury him alive in the well. And he cried even louder. And with every shovel full of dirt that they threw in, the donkey started going up, 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 until there was so much dirt inside of the well that he was able to climb up and out of the well. Now, the moral of the story is there's going to be people in life that are going to throw things at you. And by that, I mean people that are going to say mean and negative things to you. They're going to call you dumb, stupid. They're going to tell you that you're ugly, you're too skinny, you're too fat, you're not smart enough, you're never going to amount to anything, and on and on and on, right? And when that happens, you need to take that dirt that people throw at you and use it to climb higher and higher. That is the moral of the story. We've all had incidences like that, right? Where people say mean and negative things to us. And those words are hurtful sometimes. It happens to me all the time, especially with this video ministry. All right. There have been times when people have left some very negative and hurtful things, comments on my videos. But in the beginning, it used to hurt me. And then my husband one day said to me, Grace, why do you allow other people's perceptions of you, what they think of you, affect you? You know your worth. Just brush it off. Whatever they have to say, just brush it off. And that is what I have learned to do. And I encourage you to do the same thing. Watch what you say also to other people. Because sometimes we say things to people that we might not think are hurtful, but they are. The Bible tells us that we have the power in our mouth to lift up or bring down. Something like that, right? So use your words wisely and kindly. If you don't have something nice to say to someone or about someone, it's best just to not say it at all, right? Like I said, this is a beautiful and sunny day. I'm out here in my favorite store. I'm in the parking lot of my favorite store, and that is the Goodwill. I came to drop off some things, but of course, I can't just drop things off and not look inside, right? That's no fun, at least not for me. So I'm going to go inside and see if I see anything. And those are things that bring me joy. So I encourage you, like I said, don't let other people's perceptions of you affect you. You know your worth. God knows your worth. And that's really all that matters, right? Okay, sweetie, thank you so much for stopping by and visiting with me. I hope that you'll come back. If you haven't subscribed to my ministry channel, please consider doing so and hit that little notification bell that tells you when I've posted something new, all right? And speaking of the Goodwill, I want to show you. This is a sweater that I got at the Goodwill probably about 2 or 3 years ago, and I still have it, see? And I'm wearing it, and I'm not ashamed to say that I do buy clothes at the Goodwill. And I've even purchased a couple of clothing for my homeless individuals at the Goodwill. All right, sweetie, shopping awaits. And I want to get in there and get out of there before traffic starts piling up on the streets. Head home and make me and my husband a good dinner and give thanks for my many blessings. And I encourage you to do the same thing. Bye-bye. Come back and don't ever forget that God loves you very, very much. Bye-bye, sweetie.